Here we are, waiting for the lights. 1988 Italian Grand Prix. It's slow to react there. Not a bad start though. Not a great start. We're already into the pit exit. That's a good sign. Sneak our way back in here. Get a little tap. Show ourselves up the inside. Try not to hit anybody. Try not to get hit. And try to run away. Hell, we've overtaken one of the McLarens. What's he doing back there? That's not right. We managed to launch ourselves from 9th to 6th. I'll take that. Try to get some sort of early gains in the chaos that is the starts at Monza. Really always universally terrible. Well, since someone had the bright idea of putting some sort of chicane for Curva Grande. You know, yes, you make things a bit safer, but you do encourage stupidity at the starts. Actually impressed by the lack of stupidity up front, so we'll take that. Touch wood. Let's avoid stupidity. You know, most of the stupidity we come across is self-inflicted, so only you can prevent stupid drivers. A good slipstream though. Better than the one he's getting. He should ask for a refund. It's a bit too tight for my liking. Long race and I don't want to do anything stupid. Still got Alberto on us. Probably not too pleased about that move. Benetton's, as he had been surprisingly competitive this race. Even if... Whoa! Okay. These two are convinced that they want to die. Now around the outside into the marbles and Alberto takes it back. Now we got the other Benetton next to us. Gives us a little tap. Thank you very much. That was lovely. Right. These four drivers are complete nutcases. Let's get out of here. Oh, Nanini. This is not the time for diffing. So good luck. See y'all. What the hell, we're in second. How'd that happen? What? We start 9th. You fools. I don't know what to do with myself now. We're in second. What the hell? This is crazy. Admittedly, Senna is like 5 seconds up the road, and hell, we're never catching him. And we still have, what? We're only on the 3rd lap. Damn. Okay, watch the foot. I nearly threw it all the way. We're not even that good at Monza. Like, just watch my lines around this track. They're terrible. Yet somehow, in the first few laps, we've managed to get ourselves through the pack, while everyone, you know, has just been doing stupid things around each other. Like Nandini and Piquet, they should have been able to hold me off, but they were too busy messing with each other that they just gave me an opportunity to get away. We are in open air though. That's not going to help us. Essentially, if they get their act together back there, they can sort of get a draft train going. And use that to get up to them. Maybe not them, but someone can come from behind. And Berger's after picking his way up there. He was not in that pack when we were back there. He's still not really in that pack either, he's like He's 5 seconds behind those guys. I'm not exactly sure what the hell's going on here. All I know is that was a terrible lockup that we don't need. We're in clear air, not immediately on the threat. Can we just try and hold the car together? Still a decent bit to go in this race. We're on the 4th lap of 15. So, not even a third of the way. You take it easy. And worryingly, I'm noticing that we are catching up to 7. Well then. They seem to have calmed down behind us. Whoa, a bit too much curb there. Again, not really necessary. It is something you can do with this version of the track, is you can cut the curves of the scaries so much time to be gained there. The game doesn't really seem to care, and obviously, you know, the curves are flat. Like, if I can cut them that much in this car, you know they're pretty flat, and ooh, thank you tarmac. Let's abuse the hell out of that. Again, something I wouldn't have been able to do in the 80s. If I did that in the 80s, we'd be stuck in that gravel. Hell, we'd nearly flipped it, it would have been so deep. Still a stupid addition. Like, the tarmac of the Parabolica. I understand the tarmac immediately in front of the straight, you know, the escape road. That's perfectly fine, no one really we can't complain about that, but the tarmac running it all the way along the edge. Why? No. Stupid. Funniest thing is that even the motorcyclists came out and said, no, that's stupid. Can you have it back to the way it was? So, like, literally no one wants the excessive tarmac at Parabolica. All anyone ever wanted was an escape road. Speaking of getting hit by gravel, there's an example of a curb you cannot cut. But I did it anyway. And that's allowed PK to get back at us. And worryingly, only one of them's gotten ahead, so if anyone's going to slow him down, it's going to have to be me. And we got Nini next to us. Then I was trying to have a nice sort of thoughtful conversation here, and he rudely interrupted. Okay, let's keep it on the track this time. We can't afford to lose any time here. Okay, we got a good run. And that's him disposed of. For now, anyway. Until I make the next mistake and he gets right past it. Back up. Bit too deep there, but got us stopped. Somewhat civilized. Okay. And everything's calm. That exchange of shenanigans is putting Senna another 3 seconds up the road. You don't want to give Senna another 3 seconds up the road. You might as well throw the race then. You do have run in a second, which is a million times better than most other results recently, so yay. Yay. For the moment anyway. We've had this before this season, in a series. This general clusterfuck of a series. Like, when was the last video I released? Like, it's nearly 2 months ago. Christ. Professionalism. At least the first, like, 4 or 5 came out somewhat reasonably on time, then it just all went to crap. It was like the perfect storm of when I had time, the game wouldn't work. When I didn't have time, the game probably would have worked fine. But I didn't have time, so what was the point? Then, nearly delayed another month actually, because Nvidia Windows broke some API that meant that the anti-aliasing didn't work for a while. I fixed that, as you can obviously see, but yeah, that was the most recent delay. Because, you know, I needed more problems thrown at me here. God. So yeah, that wasn't fun. But everything's sorted, everything's fixed. Automobilista is now in its final-ish version. Which is kind of a weird thing, because I'm so used to always having another update on the way out for Automobilista, and it's like, no, it's done. A year late, mind you, but you know, that's how Risa do things. Really, that's how you have to deal with Risa when it's come to Automobilista. It's like, okay, they announced the deadline, add a year to it, and then we'll see what actually happens. And yeah, that rule held out. This was supposed to be done last year, and nope, now it's done. Admittedly, we've gotten more game for it. It hasn't been. It has been arguably worth the wait, but yeah, officially done. Even though there is still some more content, official content on the way, as of unannounced official content mostly, but heavily hinted and sort of accepted that there is something on the way, even if no one knows exactly what, which is always cool. Of course, the hype over next plans, which is getting heavily hinted but not official. I need to read up more on the news because I've sort of lost track of what the future of Risa is when it comes to this. I think it's a lot of wait and see what happens next. Anyway. So after my best attempts to spice this race up, we're back to where we were a few laps ago. So we're sitting here in no man's land. Not really gaining at all on Senna up ahead, but we are steadily holding off PK and Anini behind us. Berger's dropped back to 7th. Okay. Our teammate is now in 9th. Hell, will this be the only race this season where we beat Mansell on the road? Obviously discounting times that he crashed. Not. Yeah, this is actually going to turn out to be a good result if we can keep it on the track, which is a dangerous thing to say just after the halfway mark. I've thrown away better results before. It has now just turned into a nice peaceful drive. One way, it is kind of a pity that we don't have a sort of an updated version of Classic Monza to be more accurate, but then again, Monza, to be fair, hasn't changed a whole lot over the years. You know, it's sort of, once it got chicaned originally, the only real messing about has been just with the first chicane. and I don't think there's any version that's particularly better than the others. It's been consistently something that's been a mess with Monza. It's just been the first chicanes. It's awful. They haven't had a good version of it. I'm kind of disappointed that it seems the plans to redo Monza's first sector that were announced nearly 2 years ago at this point, and it should have been built by now. It's a pity that they never actually happened. It doesn't look like it's going to happen now. It's been so long without any news or any sort of progress, considering, as I said, originally we were supposed to have the new first sector of Monza built by now. Which is a pity. I thought it would have been a huge improvement. Yeah. Give me crap about bypasses Curva Grande, but the new Curva Grande won't be the same as the old one. No, it'll be better. It'll be more like the actual Curva Grande when Curva Grande was actually a curve, because you wouldn't have any stupid first chicane. Yeah, we'd have a double chicane later on the lap, but it'd be a significant improvement. You stay on your side of that line, you idiot. Plug it back, Marcus. Not knowing their place. Look at me, I'm in the points and I'm already sounding like an absolute arsehole. I guess it comes with the position. 10 laps done, 5 laps to go. 2/3 of the way through the race. Senna 10 seconds ahead. Pulling away all the time. PK is 2.5 seconds back. Dropping back all the time. And back marker's going to work in our position. PK caught him at a bad spot. Yeah, he got held up all the way through the Lesmos. Nice. That adds a bit more security to our gap. We're just really cruising here now. Nice. It's just nice to have a calm race after all the crap that we usually get in these races. Like, in general, this whole season has been a disaster, so to have something actually go right for once is nice. It's just nice. It puts fun in it. So what I need now, because to be honest, we have 4 more races left at this end. And this series has gone on for about 3 months longer than I thought it was going to go on for, because, you know, things. We're getting near the end, but we're not at the end. That means that we do some racing and kind of looking forward to it. Still to come, we still have Spain and Arash, which if that works, should be nice. Haven't done a race at Arash. We should also have a race at Adelaide to finish off, and we got Suzuka. I don't race enough. Same goes for Adelaide, by the way. So it'll be nice to get those done. We do have a Portuguese Grand Prix after this, which we don't have. We don't have a decent Estral mod, so I'm going to have to come up with some sort of alternative, or we'll just use the Estral mod. I don't know. I don't think it's Estral Classic either, so I don't really see the point. I think I might find an alternative to Estral. Yellow flags, what's up? Oh! He's had a bit of an issue there. Well then. That sucks for him. And here's his friend, who I assume was involved with that incident somehow, or just innocent bystander? I don't know. Anyway, some sort of shenanigans went down there. Thankfully it happened well ahead of us, and not immediately as we try to get past those guys. See, Senna ahead found another back marker that we may catch. What's noticing? Alright, we're on lap 13, so we got at least 3 more laps to go, and we've only 14 litres of fuel left. One part's saying me that's enough, another part's saying me that's a bit low, isn't it? I know it's crazy to think that 14 litres of fuel is a low amount of fuel. That's a ton of fuel. But this was the 80s. Who needs fuel efficiency? We just need power. Now it's a bit too much braking there. So losing consistency. Come on, let's pull it together. Even if we are pulling way ahead from PK. Looks like he's not having a good time of lapped traffic. Good to see that the virtual marshals did though. Immediately cleared that. Pretty good. That's the thing you don't get enough of in Sims in general. Aside from like oval Sims is you'd have to deal with cautions, proper yellow flags and things like that. I know, yeah, you can argue one hand that it kind of sucks. What's the fun of a safety car? But I don't know, it adds something to the races. Yeah, it adds something to the immersion because it's just off when you see like cars like that just dying and oh look, he just vanished into thin air. You know, like in real life, that would nearly take 2 laps to clear under local yellows, if not you reason to call it a safety car. And yeah, I know safety car wouldn't apply to this series because this was the 80s. Hey, no one dies in F1, do they? But you know. Obviously they can do it in, you know, oval games, such as NASCAR games. Do it because it's such a big thing of oval racing, but it's not a thing that really gets applied well enough to road racing. Then again, arguably, it's not really even a huge part of road racing outside of IMSA. So, I don't know. You can heighten it up in the settings of this game, but I don't really. See, the AI can act so weirdly on the safety car. I'm not really sure I want to go messing with that. It's set to a low setting for a reason. I don't want to tempt fate with anything. Alright, that's 14 laps done. Final lap, we have 7 litres of fuel. That's pretty good actually. Bit of traffic ahead of us, but they seem to be keeping a reasonable pace. Not like we should really be too worried. PK is 5 seconds behind us. Senna is 15 seconds ahead of us. So unless he throws into the wall, we're here in second. Even though if he did fail to finish on the final lap, that would be weirdly reminiscent of real life. I don't think did he retire on the final lap, or is it second last lap? It was he was near the end, leading the race comfortably when the car blew up, I believe, in real life. I believe so, anyway. But it looks like he's going to get to the end anyway. But that lead, he can nearly just push it over. Okay, it doesn't look like we'll need to overtake any more people, so that's nice. Less chances of us messing up. It's all on ourselves to get it through one more corner. And that should be second. What the hell? Why am I finishing second? That's... okay, I'll take it. But... that's a nice surprise. I was expecting this race to be actually a complete mess because I'm not good at Monza. But this turned out to be quite nice. Well done. And get a lap to you. So yeah, we're going to finish second. We're going to actually get a podium. What the hell? Yes! And we're going to bin the car immediately because that's how we do it here. So yeah, that went surprisingly well. Alright, so I think next race is either Portugal or Spain. Spain, it's a rush. If it's Portugal, I don't know where we're going, but don't expect this to happen again. For a while anyway. Maybe never. We'll take it though.